Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for December 7th to the 19th. We're into a very interesting pattern now, very active and kind of wintry in the east, warm in the west. So for the period for December 7th to the 11th, the pattern is forecast to remain highly amplified. And here we are at the 7th. Oops, that's the wrong map. Let me see what I have here. Okay, this is a GFS. We have a very strong amplified ridge here. We have, here's our trough, starts digging down. We have positive height anomalies here. And we have strong positive height anomalies across the high latitudes of the North Atlantic. And here's our trough starting to dig down into the eastern U.S. Now, we're going to go now to the 11th. The models are not working. This system isn't working again correctly. The way it's sort of working, but not the way it's supposed to. Here's the that's the GFS again. I must have it up twice. Here's the GEFS. Here's the European deterministics. They're all showing basically the same thing. So during this period, temperatures will be above normal in the west with anomalies greater than 10 degrees above normal. The lake region will experience a prolonged period of lake effect snows, and the Gulf Coast and along the East Coast will experience precipitation, and some areas of the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast may see snow, and I'll get to that a little later. The Northern Plains into the Appalachians may also experience one or more periods of precipitation, and the western slopes of the Appalachians may see some enhancement of snowfall. Okay, I'm going to talk about now what's happening over the weekend. Now, I'm going to look at, we'll start here with Friday. And here's the European deterministics. Now, what we have here, we're supposed to have a stalled front along the Atlantic coast, and there'll be some moisture riding along it. You see it here. So this might be the area that might see snow across the Northeast. So this area will bring the snow to the Northeast if we get it. Now, some of the models are having the storm going south and east of the 40 degrees, 70 degrees benchmark, while others have it coming up along the coast. Now, the fact is, how strong is this trough digs down, and is it positive to neutral or even negative? What we want for snow along the East Coast to be negative to neutral and not positive. So we're going to take a little look further into this. Let me see if I can get the right map. We started with Friday. Okay, we'll start here late Friday. The moisture comes riding up again, and then we'll go early Saturday morning, and you see now this is out. That's the European. Now the GFS. Let me see if I have the GFS for Friday. Okay, that's European ensembles, and this is early Saturday, just right off the coast. That's Friday, and then we'll go early Saturday. And we have moisture here. I don't know if you can see this. This is coming into New Jersey, southern New England area. But here's the main area of storm. And it's not that very strong, 1,004 millibars. And let me see if we have another model. All right, here's a GFS. This is for, let me see, what day did I... All right, this is early. That was early Saturday. I'm going to go back here to maybe early Friday. Here's the moisture here. This is the surface setup. And then we go to early Saturday, and it's gone. So there's still a lot of discrepancy. Now, the main activity as of now is back here near the west coast, and it's supposed to ride here and then dig southward and then come up along the coast. We're going to see how that happens. That's later on in the weekend, Friday night to Saturday. Now we're going to take a look at the period for December 10th to the 14th. And here's the 10th. We don't see much change. This is GFS. We're going to go here to the end of the period, towards the end of the period. Here's the 14th. Again, a little change. And then we take a look at the European deterministic, still a very strong ridge here, strong posite anomalies here across the polar regions, trough here. So it remains pretty much unchanged. So during this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures for the western states, with the anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal and below normal temperatures are forecast from parts of the plains of Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, where I'm forecasting anomalies be 6 degrees or higher across the region. Now for precipitation, okay, that's the wrong map. Let me get the right one. Okay, here's the right one. Calling for below normal precipitation for a vast area of the nation, and across here, and forecasting probability of occurrence is 30 to 50%. And we have above normal precipitation concentrated near the lakes, and forecasting probability of occurrence of 50% or more. Now we're going to look at the period for December 15th to the 19th. Okay, going to move this over a little bit. Okay, we're going to start here at the 16th. Wrong map. I usually have a certain order I put these in, and today I didn't have them in the order. Here's the GEFS. Here's a European ensemble. So most of the models are showing relatively the same thing. Strong ridge here and here, deep trough here. Here's our upper low. And so for this forecast period, I'm calling for still above normal temperatures for the west, with anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal and below normal temperatures are forecast from the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast, with anomalies of 6 degrees or more. And for precipitation, I'm calling for still below normal precipitation for this area here. Wait, that's the wrong map again. This is the map. So calling for below normal precipitation for this area here, with probability of occurrence of 30 to 50%, and we have above normal precipitation for much of this area here, and calling for probability of 50% or greater across this area. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for December 7th to 19th. Thanks for coming to Jim Mullins World of Weather, and have a good day.